Okay, so I did go in and make another change to the climbing system. Not in the code side, but in the blueprint side. I wanted to try out, hold it on, the moving items. So I have to register a relative position to the object you're grabbing onto instead of the world position of the controller. And it works quite well. You grab onto any object, even if it's moving, and hold on to it, kind of like an escalator, and just let it drag you around while you're holding on to it. I also set it up so you don't have to be in a climbing mode in the demo environment because it was too annoying. You kept accidentally switching movement modes and then you get screwed. Now you can just grab onto anything and climb at it all the time. So I wouldn't suggest that for a game because people would just climb right out of your levels. But for my test environment, it works out because I want people to experiment with climbing. So there's no reason to ever limit it. This also goes to show that the climbing system isn't just for climbing, it's a climbing movement mode, which means that you control direct locomotion with input from the headset as well. So you could do things like zip lines or, well, any kind of direct movement that you can think of with it. The example is just climbing because it's pretty easy just to take the controller location and offset by the difference from where you think it should be. But I just wanted to show that off, that the demo now shows it working with moving platforms and moving items and without being in a climbing mode. So you can still use teleport with it. And I put in a bunch of blocks here to play around with climbing up decently high. To get an idea behind the physics. I might open up more of the climbing system to more toggleable values. Because right now I just have a max velocity that you can have that's opened up. So it's not even velocity, max vector length of velocity, which I set to a default of 800, and that controls how fast you can move when you release from climbing. What I really should be able to set is max velocity on all axes. And that would make it easier for people to control stuff, but for right now this works. I'll look into other things later. Alright, I think I'm pretty much done with climbing. I guess it's multiplayer and a couple of other locomotions that I'll tackle next. Because climbing was pretty fun. So I think I'll get onto another locomotion system as well then. I got it. Cool.